friends, I am CMA Ratna here. Today we will be solving some problems from the CMA final costing, that is from the decision making chapter, and the problems which I have chosen is for the pricing strategy, that is a fixation of prices. So I'll give you the question numbers, what are the questions I have chosen to solve on today's class, and I strongly recommend you to have the textbook in front of you while listening or while watching this video. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. See, this is a question number 16 from our ICMAI material. The question I'll read. While reading the question only, I'll explain you the concept and I'll tell you what are the key points to be make a note of it. Like you need to make a note of it, and I'll solve the problem also. Right? The management accountant of X Limited has prepared the following estimates of working results for the year ending 31st December 2016 for the purpose of preparing the budget for the year ending 31st December 2017. See what he is saying, the information which is given is for the 2016 information. The given information is for the 2016 and he wants to go for the budgeting of 2017 year. So given information is the 2016 one and 2017 he is planning to estimating the budget for the next year. Right. Next. 2016 year ending, this is the information. Material cost is this much, wages this much, variable overhead 12 rupees, selling price this much, fixed cost is this much and sales price is this much. Don't read the numbers, anyhow you will not remember the numbers. So read the information what is given, that's it. Next one, during 2017, that is the next year, it is expected that the material price and variable overhead will go up by 10% and 5% respectively. See, if possible, you make a note in the question itself. See, in the next year, what is going to be happen? Material price and variable overhead. 10% and 5% respectively, it is going to be increased. Here, material 10% it is going to be increased for the next year. And variable overhead 5% plus 5%. In the examination, you can also write in this way, not an issue. If possible, you can write in the answer sheet also. Otherwise, you can write in the question paper also. Nothing will happen. Only you are writing 10% increase or 10% decrease. That is the information you are not writing. You are not writing entire answer in the question paper. Next one. As a result of reorganization of the production method, the overall labor efficiency will increase by 12%. See, one thing you need to remember, if the efficiency increases, labor rate, whatever the labor rate, divided by 100 plus whatever the percentage it is increasing. Here it is increasing by 12. So, in the denominator 100 plus 12. What about if it is decreasing? If it is decreasing, 100 minus that percentage, if it is decreasing. So this is to make you understand, I am writing here. But the average wage will go up by 5%. See here what is happening. For the wages, one is 1 divided by 100 plus 12% because efficiency is getting increased. One thing. And the next thing is labor rate is getting increased by 5% into 1 plus 5% because 5% it is getting increased. Up mark means it is increasing. The selling price is given, okay, we are here, right? The fixed overhead also expected to increase by 1,25,000. See, in the current year, that is in the 2016, the fixed overhead is this much. But for the next year, the fixed overhead is going to be increased by 1,25,000 rupees. Right. The technical director states that the same level of output is as obtained in the 2016 should be maintained in the 2017. See, there is a person called technical director, The technical director, what he is saying? Technical director is saying, what he is saying? The technical director states that the same level of output as obtained in the 2016 should be maintained in the 2017. In the sense, as per the technical director, level in the sense number of units last year you took, level of output should be same as 2017. In the sense, same as 2016. See, in 2017 also the level of output should be same as previous year how it was. So same as 2016. Next, and also efforts should be made to maintain the same level of profit. See, last year what was our profit for the 2016? Same level of profit has to be obtained. Level of profit. Getting my point? This is as per the technical director. Right. The marketing director, there is another director. Marketing director, you need to read carefully in the examination. There is a marketing director. Marketing director. Who is a marketing director? The marketing director of the company. What he is saying states that the market will not observe any increase in the selling price. See, this is a one view as per the technical manager or director. As per the marketing director, the second view. What he is saying, the marketing director states that the market will not observe any increase in the selling price. No increase in the selling price. In selling price as per marketing director. Right. On the other hand, he proposes that the publicity involves advertisement expenses in proportion will increase the quantity of sales as under. See, what he is saying, advertisement expenses, if we are incurring 80,000, we can increase, apart from the previous year's sales, we can increase 2,000 units in the upcoming year, that is for the 17th. If we incur this much as advertisement expenses, the number of units will be increased apart from the last years. So that's what he is saying. Who is he? He is a marketing director. Required. Now the question has come. What is the question? Present an income statement for the 2017. See, this is actually the printing mistake. This is not the 2017, 2016. As per our material, it is mentioned as a 2017, but the answer is given for the 2016. As per my knowledge, it must be 2016 because answer is given for the 2017 only. But in the examination, whatever the way they ask, you act accordingly, not as per the textbook. Okay, right. What is saying? Present and statement for the income statement for the 2016. How you will present the income statement? Yes, come back here. See here what is given. One time I'll explain you briefly. See, last year information given, and current year information is given. That is 2016 information and 2017 information. In 2016, what was the expenditure we incurred for the production and selling and distribution and fixed cost, everything is given for the 2016. But he is giving for the 2017 as well, but there is a fluctuation in the market prices. That is a material price, labor cost and efficiency is also getting increased, labor rate is also getting increased, and fixed cost is also getting increased. So now there are two views. One is the technical manager view or the director view. Other one is the marketing manager's view. What is the technical manager is saying? Technical manager is saying last year what was the sales output? This year in the 2017 also will be achieved in the next year also. That is the 2016 and 2017. Sales level will be the same. And profit will also be same as per the 2016. The same profit for the 2017. But what is saying? Selling price has to be increased. Obviously, you are expecting the same last year profit and last year number of units. When the prices are going up, obviously you need to increase the selling price. So you are increasing the selling price as per the technical manager or the technical director. But as per the marketing director's view, marketing manager director is saying that market will not observe for the increase in the selling price. It means what is giving is saying that if we incur additional amount for the advertisement, so that these are the amounts we need to incur. If we incur, these are the amounts, respectively, these are the number of units can be going to be achieved, means will be sold in addition to the last year's sales. So if this is a scenario, one by one we will see. First is asking for the income statement of the last year, that is in the 2016. Yes, obviously, right? If you know what is the last year's profit, then only you will come to know what is the profit for the 2017. As per the technical manager, what he is saying, last year profit has to, whatever the profit last year we achieved, it has to be achieved in the next year also, that is in the 2017 also. So we need to find out what was the last year profit and how many units we sold in the 2016, because number of units what was there in the last year, that is also there in the current year. So now our first and foremost agenda is to find out what is the last year profit. Yes, that is a present and income statement for the 2017. I said right, this is the wrong, 2016 is the right answer. So income statement. What is the income statement for the last year? How we will calculate the income statement? What was the selling price? Selling price 125 rupees. See, I recommend you to have the textbook in front of you so that it is easy for me to teach and for you also understand easy. So selling price is 125 rupees. From this you will remove the variable portion, that is a direct material. Anyhow it is given in the question. 16, direct labor 40, variable overhead 12. So how much you are getting? 16 plus 40 plus 12 minus 125 is nothing but 57 rupees is the contribution we are getting. Contribution. Number of units. How many number of units? Sales amount is given to 25 lakhs and the selling price is given 25 rupees. So somewhere here you write number of units, otherwise I will write here number of units. How you will write? Totally you are getting 25 lakhs from selling. One unit you are selling at 125 rupees. 125 rupees per unit. It means number of units 25 lakhs divided by 125 is nothing but 20,000 units you are selling. Means you were selling in the last year. So last year total contribution, how much you got? Total contribution 57 rupees per unit. Like that you sold 20,000 units. Is nothing but 11 lakhs 40,000 rupees was the last year contribution. And what was the fixed cost for the last year? If you remember, 6 lakhs 75,000 rupees is a fixed cost. So your profit for the last year was 4 lakh 65,000 was the profit. Profit for 2016. This was a profit you received and these were the number of units you sold in the last year. Now one by one we will see. First we will talk about the which director? Technical director. We will talk about the technical director. Technical director, what he is saying? He is saying number of units must be same as the last year's. So last year we sold 20,000 units. This year also we will be selling 20,000 units. And the profit, last year what was the profit? Last year profit was 4 lakh 65,000. This year also we are expecting 4 lakh 65,000. But there will be an increase in the selling price. Right? There will be an increase in the selling price. Okay. So first in the cost there is a fluctuation. Now we will find out what is the variable cost we are incurring for the production of 1 unit. So variable cost per unit. How to calculate? Direct material. See, one time I will show you here. Direct material, here come back. 16 was the last year, but there is an increment of 10% for the current year. 16 plus 10%, how much? 16 plus 10%, if you want I will write for your understanding. 16 plus 10%, that is nothing but 17.6 is the material. And labor, this one. 40 divided by 112 into 105%. I'll write here. 40 was the last year payment. Efficiency got increased. So 100 plus whatever the percentage it got increased. And the rate also increased 100 plus 1%. So 40 divided by 112. 40 divided by 112 plus 5%. Somewhere went wrong. No, 40 divided by 112 percentage plus 5 percentage. Yes, 37.5 is the right answer. 37.5. This is 17.6. I will write here. Right. And overheads. Overheads increased by what is the percentage? 5 percentage. 12 plus 5 percentage. That is 12.6. So this is a variable cost. Is 67.7 is the variable cost you are incurring for the 2017. Variable cost for 2017. Why I am finding out to the variable cost? Because we need to recover this amount. Okay. Variable cost is this much. Profit next year I need this much. So number of units. What was the last year number of units? The same number of units. This year also we are going to manufacture and we are going to sell. So number of units. How many? 20,000 only. Last year's one. So total. Okay. Total. Wait. Number of units 20,000. So total contribution required how much? Total contribution required 20,000 units we are selling. 1 unit is fetching. Sorry, for 1 unit variable cost is 67.7. So 20,000 into 67.7 is nothing but we required 13,54,000 as a variable cost. Plus fixed cost. What is the fixed cost? See, last year fixed cost was 6,25,000, but this year 1,25,000 is getting increased. So 6,25,000 plus 1,25,000 is nothing but the 8 lakhs rupees is the fixed cost. Now, what is the profit I am expecting? Profit, last year's profit 6,45,000. See, again you can ask me why madam, why are you doing like this? See, I'll tell you. See, sales minus variable cost is the contribution. Contribution, sales minus variable cost. So you got your... No, not this one. See, variable cost plus fixed cost plus required profit is your selling price. Am I clear? The amount which you are incurring for the production of 1 unit is a variable cost you are recovering, and the fixed cost, whatever you are incurring for the production for the particular period, this is you are getting, and your desired profit you are getting. In the sense, this is the selling price you can get. Variable cost plus, that is the total cost plus profit is your selling price, right? Cost plus profit is equal to selling price. Fixed plus variable is your total cost plus profit equal to sales. So this is a way, in this way I am doing. So 13,54,000 plus 8 lakhs plus 4,65,000. So 26,19,000 is the selling price you should get. See, there are so many ways in the costing, you can do in other way also. But this one I feel comfortable. So I am telling this one. So this is the amount you need to get from the sales. From now, how many number of units? From the number of units, 20,000 units. So per unit selling price is divided by 20,000. That is nothing but 30.95 is the selling price. So as per the technical manager, the selling price must be this much. When you compare last year's data to this year's data, what is the percentage of increase in the selling price? So percentage of increase in selling price is last year 125 rupees was the rate. Now 30.95 minus 125 divided by 125. So percentage of increase is 4.76. Percentage of increase as per the technical manager, percentage of increase in the selling price is this much, right? I hope guys, actually I'm doing in a simple way. I'm not making you in a trickiest way. I'm making you to solve the problems in a simplest way. Hope you guys understand this one. Technical director's view is completed. Now, whose director? Which director? Here. This is a second bit. This is a first bit. And the third bit is evaluate the 4 alternative proposals put forth by the marketing director. Determine the best output level to be budgeted and prepare an overall statement for the 2017 at that level of output. See what he's saying. See, as per the marketing manager or marketing director, there are 4 options available. If you incur this much of expenditure as a fixed for the selling and distribution, these many units are going to be increased. So now I need to evaluate which option is giving the best option. How to evaluate? Come back here. See, I should know what is the contribution I am getting with the number of units increase. From that, what is the fixed cost I am incurring? Fixed cost. So, if it is giving the profit or if it is giving the highest profit, in simple language, I'll tell you, whatever the expenditure we are incurring, in excess of the expenditure if we get, we will say that is a profitable one. From among the 4, I need to choose the one which is giving me the highest profit. So, what is the expenditure I am incurring to get that many levels of output? For that, what is the benefit I am getting? The contribution, how much I am getting? So, from this, I need to choose whichever is the highest whichever is the level is giving me the highest contribution or highest profit, I'll go for that level. So, how to evaluate? See, come back here. 4 levels are there as per the marketing director. As per the marketing director, first level is 8,000 units. No, not 8,000 units. 8,000 is the 80,000 is the amount. So, 2,000 units, number of units. Number of units, first 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 and 8,000. To get these many units extra apart from the last year's data, I need to incur some additional expenditure. Okay, let's assume that I am getting these many units. So what is the contribution per unit I am going to get? In the 2017, there is an increase in the selling price. You should not go back to the 2016 to get the contribution. From the 2017, you need to get the contribution. What is the contribution for the 2017? Contribution somewhere we got, we didn't get. So contribution, and he said, the marketing manager said no increase in the selling price. No increase in the selling price in the sense, selling price will remain same as for the 16, and variable cost you are in 2017 already rates got increased. So variable portion, how much you are incurring? 67.7. 67.7. So contribution you will get is 125 minus 67.7. That is 57.3 is the contribution you are getting in the 2017 as per the marketing director's view. So contribution how much? 57.3, 57.3, 57.3, 57.3 for the 4 levels of output. Right? You check now what is the total contribution. Total contribution 2000 into 57.3, 1,14,600, 4,000 into 57.3, 2,29,200, 6,000 into 57.3, 3,43,800, 8 lakhs into 57.3, that is 4,58,400. This is the contribution I am getting if I am incurring certain expenditure. What is that expenditure? This one, 80, 140, 194. So fixed cost Our additional advertisement expenditure, additional advertisement expenditure 80, 194, 80, 194, 3,20,000 and 4,60,000. So now I will check how much is the cost I am incurring to get this much benefit. So this is a cost I am incurring to get this much benefit. So I'll see whether I'm getting the profit or loss. Among the profit one, I will choose the one which is giving me highest contribution for the per unit or the level. So 1,14,600 minus 80,000, that is nothing but 34,600. 229 200 minus 194 000 35 200. 343 800 minus 320 is 23,800. 458 400 minus 460. So here I am getting the loss. So among the profits, I will choose the one which is giving me highest profit. The profit which is giving me highest at 4,000 levels. So last year 20,000 units already there. Now 4,000 units is giving me highest profit. So I will go for this one. So how to calculate number of units? Number of units 20,000 as per the previous year and additional units 4,000 units. So 24,000 units. Selling price, there is no change. So selling price as it is 125. So sales amount, I'll write here. Sales amount 125 as per the previous year because there is no change in the selling price as per the marketing director into 24,000 units. 125 into 24,000 units, that is 30 lakhs rupees we are going to get as a sales amount. From this, variable portion has to be removed. What is the variable portion? Variable portion per unit we have already seen. Variable cost is this one, 67.7. So 67.7 is the variable cost per unit. 67.7 per unit into 24,000 units. So how much? 67.7 into 24,000 units. So you are getting 16,24,800 as a variable cost. So you will get the contribution portion here. Contribution is 13,75,200 rupees is a contribution you are getting. From this, you need to remove the fixed cost. Last year, there was a fixed cost of 6 lakhs rupees. And from the last year to this year, there is an increase of 1,25,000. And to get these 4 lakhs units, you are incurring the additional expenditure. This one additional expenditure, 1,94,000. So, 1,94,000. So, this is all the fixed expenditure you are incurring. 6 lakhs plus 1,25,000 plus 1,94,000. That is 6 lakhs plus 125 plus 194. That is 9,19,000 is the, is it correct? 9,19,000. Yes, 9,19,000 is a fixed cost. You are going to get it. So the remaining one is a profit. Minus contribution minus fixed cost is your profit. That is 4,56,200 rupees is the profit you are going to get as per the marketing director's view. Marketing director's view, you are going to get 4,65,000. Sorry, 4,56,200 rupees. Six lakhs plus previous year fixed cost. How much was the previous year fixed? Oh, sorry, 6,75,000 was the fixed cost. for the 2016, 6,75,000. So 6,75,000 plus 1,25,000 plus 1,94,000, that is a 9,94,000. So 9,94,000 is a fixed cost. From this, you remove the contribution, means contribution minus fixed cost is a profit. So D minus is 3,81,200 is a profit as per the marketing manager. This is what the question asked. Guys, try to understand conceptually. Nothing to by heart. That's what I can tell you. Right. This is a 16 number question. We have already finished. Now we will move to the next question. Next question here is evaluation of strategy. Profit for the year of Ushan Limited works out at 12.5% of the capital employed. See, profit how much they are expecting? 12.5%. 12.5% on capital employed. Of the capital employed, and relevant data is given. Sales is given. Direct material, direct labor, variable overhead, and capital employed is given. Profit information is given 12.5% on the 12.5% on the capital employed. But one thing is missing. If you remember, what is the missing information? Fixed cost. So we need to find out the fixed cost. I'll show you how to find out. Not an issue. Next, the new sales manager who has joined the company recently estimates for the next year a profit of about 23% on the capital employed. See, this is for the current year, but next year the new sales manager has joined. What he is saying for the next year, 23% he is expecting on the capital employed. Right? Employed, provided volume of the sales increased by 10%. In the volume in the sense number of units. Conditions, what are the conditions? He is saying to get the 23% profit. Volume of the sales should be increased by 10%. Simultaneously, there is an increase in selling price by 4 rupees. Selling price by 4 percentage. And in overall cost, see in the examination, you need to underline this one, overall cost. Overall cost is the one fixed cost plus variable cost. Overall cost reduction is in all elements is 2%. So cost reduction 2% in all fixed and variable one. Now what is asking? Find out by computing in detail the cost and profit for the next year, whether the proposal of the sales manager can be adopted. So he is asking us to check what is the cost we are going to incur for the next year after the fluctuations in the cost, and what is the profit for the next year, whether the proposal of the new manager has to be accepted or not. We need to give this information. Right? First of all, as I told you, there is no information for the fixed cost here. Fixed cost information is not given. So how to find out the fixed cost? Fixed cost, how to find out? See, sales price is given. How much is sales price? 5 lakhs. From this, you remove the variable portion. That is the direct material, 2,50,000, and direct labor. This is, I am calculating for the current year. Current year in the sense, previous year. The year information is not given. Sometimes they will give 2015, 16 something, but it is not given. Or else I can say last year. Last year I am calculating. Direct material, direct labor is 1 lakh rupee and variable overhead is 40,000. So I will come to know what is the contribution. 2,50,000 plus 1 lakh plus 40,000 minus 5 lakhs is nothing but 1,10,000 is the contribution I am getting. See, contribution minus fixed cost is the profit. But if the profit is not there, here I will write for your understanding. Minus fixed cost is a profit. So, profit element is given 12.5% on the capital employed. In the sense, 4 lakhs into 12.5% is the capital employed. sorry, 4 lakhs into 12.5% is a profit. 4 lakhs into 12.5%, that is 50,000. So when the profit is 50,000, this one is obviously balancing figure, I can say, is a 60,000 fixed cost. Right? Why we got this information also I'll tell you. Next year. Now come back to the next year. Next year, this is the last year, this is the next year. Last means year by year. What is happening? Next year volume is getting increased by 10%. Selling price last year was 5 lakhs. Now volume is increasing and selling price is also increasing. So revised sales or selling price, I can say selling price. How I can say? 5 lakhs rupees was the sales. Volume is increased by 10% into 110%, and selling price is also increased 1 into 1 plus 4% is how much? 5 lakhs plus 10% plus 4%, that is 5,72,000 is the new selling price, sales amount which you will get in the next year. Minus variable cost. See, variable cost reduction is 2%. 2% is the cost reduction, but keep in mind one thing, 10% volume got increased. In the sense, number of units got increased. So what you will do? You will do, this is a total variable cost is how much? 2,50,000 plus 1 lakh plus 40,000, that is 3,90,000. This 3,90,000 is for the 100%. But next year the volume is getting increased by 10%. So variable cost 3,90,000 plus 10% increase. Volume got increased. And other information is there is a reduction of cost, reduction of 2% in the cost. So into 98%. Or else 100 minus 2%. It's up to you. Whatever the way you feel comfortable. So how you will do? 3,90,000 plus 10% into 98%. So you will get 4,20,420 rupees as the variable cost. Now you will get the contribution. The contribution portion is 1,51,580. From this, what you need to remove? Fixed cost. Fixed cost. Again, there is a reduction. Cost reduction for the overall, right? So reduction. What is the fixed cost? Now we got here. Here 60,000. So 60,000 into 1 minus 2%. 60,000 minus 2%, that is 58,880. So is 92,780 rupees profit we are getting for the next year as per the new sales manager. Profit for next year. What is the percentage? Sorry, percentage of profit is 92,780 rupees we are getting as a profit. On the capital employed is 4 lakhs rupees into 100 divided by is 23.195. What was the expected profit? 23. But how much he is getting? 23.195. So it can be accepted. So that is a conclusion you need to write in the examination. New sales manager's proposal has to be accepted. So this is the question number 8 and bit A. Coming to the next one. Question number 8 only. From the question number 8, bit B, small question. Details about the single product marked by a company as under single product. Selling price is given, material given, labor is given, overhead is given. Number of units sold in the next year. This is not 5.05. This is a 5,035. In the textbook also, it is a wrongly given. Means not full stop, it is a comma. Pursuant to an agreement reached with the employees union, there would be next year a 10% increase in the wages across the board for all those directly engaged in the production. Means as per the agreement with the labor union or the employee union, next year onwards labor cost has to be increased by 10%. Whatever the labor cost you have in the current year, it has to be increased by 10% in the next year, right? Now what is asking actually, how many number of units have to be sold next year to maintain the same quantum of profit? See, last year we were getting some profit. To get the same profit, how many number of units has to be sold in the next year? Else, by what percentage of selling price has to be raised to maintain the same PV ratio? Either you increase the number of units so that you will get the last year's profit, or else you increase the selling price so that you will get the last year's profit. That is a PV ratio. So that is the information given here. So right. So first of all, to maintain the same quantum of profit, in the sense last year what was the profit, you need to know. Then only you will come to know what is the next year profit to be achieved. So last year profit. I'll talk about the last year profit. Last year profit. How to calculate? How to calculate the profit information? I think fixed cost information is not given. So we will only come to know till the fixed contribution. So selling price how much? 100 rupees minus variable portion. Direct material 60, direct labor 10, variable overhead 10. So contribution you got for the last year 60 plus 10 plus 10 minus 100, that is a 20 rupees is the contribution you got for the last year. So what was the last year's PV ratio? PV ratio, contribution by sales into 100, that is a 20 divided by 100 into 20. 100 is 20% is your PV ratio. This is for the last year's data, right? Now what is asking us to find out? How many number of units to be sold in the next year to get the same quantum of profit. So number of units for the next year. How many number of units for the next year? See, next year what is happening? Next year there is an increase in the selling price 10%. So you calculate the direct material, no change, 60 rupees, direct labor 10 rupees plus 10% increase, that is what given in the question. So you write 60 here, 10 plus 10 is nothing but 11, and overheads, no change in the overheads, turn 10 you write here. 81 rupees is the variable cost you are incurring. Variable cost you are incurring is 81 rupees. 81 rupees is the variable cost you are incurring. Then PV ratio is how much? 81. No. Selling, there is no change in the selling price, right? So variable cost is this much. Selling price is 100. So you will get the contribution 19 rupees. So PV ratio is 19%. 19 divided by 100 into 100, that is a 19% for the current year. But to get the same profit as the last year's profit, how many units has to be sold? So number of units to be sold. Number of units to be sold. How much? See, last year how much contribution you got? 20 rupees contribution you got. But number of units sold how many? Number of units sold last year 5035. So total contribution you got 5035 into 20, that is 1,07,000 is the contribution you got last year. To get the same 1,07,000 contribution for the current year, why I am not talking about the profit, in the sense the information of fixed cost is not given. So that is the reason I am talking about the contribution. To get the same contribution of last year, so how many units I should sold in the current year to get the same contribution? So required contribution. What is the required contribution? From where you will get this contribution? From the contribution per unit. So required contribution is 1,07,000. Required contribution from contribution per unit is 19 rupees per unit. So number of units to be sold is 5,300 units to be sold in the next year to get the same contribution as we were getting in the last year. So this is the first question. Sorry, this is the question. Now we will go to the next question. This is very much important question and it's somewhat trickiest problem also, I can tell you. Please everyone pay attention. This is the last question for the day. This is a pricing strategy. This can be expected question for the examination. Maybe for the 6 marks or 8 marks. It depends upon the situation. This is the expected question. I'll read the question. Please pay attention everyone. Sri Kiran Manufacturers Lighters. That is a company manufactures lighters. He sells his product at 20 rupees each. Ek product 20 rupees mein, like we are selling at 20 rupees. I'll write here selling price is 20 and we are making the profit of each unit. Profit on each lighter is 5 rupees per lighter or per unit. I can say he worked 50% of his machine capacity at 50,000 units. That is the lighters. The cost of each unit is as given below. See, this is a manufacturing company. This manufacturing company has a 100% capacity. But from the 100% capacity, it is utilizing only 50% capacity. That's what is said. In the sense, 50% capacity and 50% capacity divided into two parts. First 50% capacity is utilizing. And this is the ideal capacity we can say. If not utilizing in the sense, like ideal capacity I can say. How many units are producing at 50,000 capacity is 50,000 units. Sorry, 50% capacity they are utilizing. Sorry, at 50% capacity they are manufacturing 50,000 units. So ideal capacity we have at 50%. Right? Direct material cost is this much, wages is this much, works overhead. I'll write here for your understanding. Works overhead. You have already read this in the group 1 and group 2 also, but still I'll give you the clarity. Works overhead is 5 rupees. This 5 rupees is divided into two portions. One is a 50% portion and other one is also 50% portion. 50% is a fixed in the sense remaining 50% is a fixed. In the sense remaining 50% is a variable. So this is a variable. 2 into 50% in the sense 2.5 this side, 2.5 this side. Coming to the sales expenses, 2 rupees. This is also divided into two parts. 25% variable, 25%, remaining 75% is a fixed. So this is a fixed one. This is a variable one. So how to segregate this one? 2 into 25% is nothing but 0.5. This is 1.5. 1.5 is fixed and 0.5 is a variable portion. Right, you got my point. So that is a question. Information is given, not the question. What is the question here? He anticipates for the next year is that the cost will go up as under. See, the information provided is for the last year's one. Now he is expecting the increase in the next year in the cost. What is the cost? Fixed cost will go up by 10%. Means this portion fixed cost. This portion fixed cost will go up by 10%. And wages will go up by 20%. Where is the wages information? Somewhere it is given. Wages information will go up by 20%. So I will write here. See, this fixed cost, somewhere we will write. Fixed cost will go up by 10%. And direct wages will go up by 20%. And material 5%. Material will go up by 5%. Now what is the question is asking? Is asking there will not be any change in the selling price. See, cost is going up, but there is no change in the selling price. So selling price is constant as per the last year's. There is an additional order of 20,000 units. See, here we have 50% ideal capacity. For that, we are getting the order of 20,000 units for the next year. What is the lowest price we can quote so that we can earn the same profit as the current year profit? See, last year we were getting some profit. Last year to this year, the prices of the cost, means the cost of the production got increased. When the cost of the production got increased, our profit will be obviously reduced. So when the profit is reducing, when we have the ideal capacity, we will utilize the ideal capacity to get at least the deficiency profit from the last year's to current year. So the deficiency profit will be recovered from the number of units which we are producing extra apart from this 50,000 units. This 50,000 units we were producing last year also. This year also we will be producing it. But as the cost of the production got increased, our profit got reduced. When profit got reduced, when you compare with the last year profit, our profit will be reduced for the current year. Obviously, what is the deficiency portion from the last year? Last year what was the profit you got, and current year what is the profit you got it. So the difference between these two will be the deficiency. So the deficiency profit has to be recovered from the number of units extra we are producing. So the number of units this year from this remaining 50% capacity. So from this we need to get the profit from the extra units. So what will be the selling price for that unit? The profit per unit, how much we are expecting from the number of additional units plus the variable cost to produce that product. That will be the minimum cost we need to charge to the new price. New 20,000 units. Only for the new 20,000 units, not to the existing units. Existing units you already fixed it and it is already going smoothly. For the existing units, for the new units, as you are accepting the order for the 20,000 units, you need to charge the deficiency profit, total deficiency profit divided by how many number of units you are producing extra. You will get per unit profit, how much you need to get, plus variable cost, what you have incurred for the production of that product. The total will be your selling price. So we will see this problem. This is if you understand conceptually, this is easy. Otherwise, I am telling you again tough. So please pay everyone maximum attention. That's what I can tell you. So this is a question we have drafted. Now see, to get the current year profit, to get the last year profit as it is next year, in the sense we need to know what is the first of all last year profit. So we will find out what is the last year profit for the what was the last year profit. First we will find out. For that, selling price was how much? Solution is starting here. Selling price was 20 rupees and you got the profit of 5 rupees per unit profit last year. How many units you sold? Here I wrote 50,000 units. So number of units 50,000. So last year profit, I can say last year we got 5 rupees profit for each unit into 50,000 units we sold. 5 rupees per unit into 50,000 units. So last year we got a profit of 2,50,000. 5 5 is 25, right? 25,000, 2,50,000 rupees profit we got. And what was the fixed cost last year? Come back here. See, this yellow portion 2.5, this yellow portion 1.5, means 4 rupees per unit fixed cost. So how many units we produced last year? Fixed cost 4 rupees per unit into 50,000 units only we produced last year. So 5 4s are 20, 2 lakhs rupees was the fixed cost. Last year we got the fixed cost of 2 lakhs and profit of 2,50,000 rupees, right? Last year's data. Now last year profit I got. Now there is no change in the selling price. I cannot increase the selling price. So selling price will remain same. Selling price will remain same. What is the selling price? Selling price is 20 rupees minus variable cost. What is the variable cost? Where it is given? Direct material 6 rupees Direct material 6 rupees. But is there any increase in the price? 20% increase. If you see here, yellow color, 20%. So you will get 6 plus 20% is a 6 plus 20%. 6 rupees plus 20%, 7.2. 7.2 is the material cost. And coming to the labor wages, see 2 rupees increase. I'm sorry, material cost is increased by 5%. Material cost increased by 5%. 6 plus 5%. 6 plus 5%, that is 6.3. Wages 2 rupees and increased by 20%. 2 rupees plus 20% increased. 2 plus 20% increase, that is a 2.4. And overheads, there is no increase for the overheads. So works overhead and selling and expenses overhead. Overheads you write here, works 1 and selling and distribution. There is no change. So 2.5 for the works overhead, 2.5, and selling and distribution 0.5, 0.5. Total variable cost 2.5 plus 0.5 plus 2.4 plus 6.3, that is 11.7 is the variable cost you are getting. So the difference between these two is a contribution. Minus 20 is a 8.3 is the contribution per unit we are getting. So we got the contribution. But what is the question is asking? Okay, this is the contribution we are getting before undertaking the number of units. So number of units, how many units we were manufacturing previously? 50,000 units only. So 50,000 units. 50,000 units. Okay, I'll write here. Number of units 50,000 units. So total contribution, how much I am going to get? 50,000 into 8.3, that is 4,15,000 rupees is the contribution I am going to get. From this, I need to remove the fixed cost. Here, see what was the fixed cost last year? Fixed cost 2 lakhs. But there is an increase of 10% for the next year. 2 lakhs plus 10%. 2 lakhs plus 10% is 2,20,000 is a fixed cost. So minus 4,15,000, that is 1,95,000 rupees is the profit you are getting before accepting the order for the 20,000 units. So this is a profit you are getting, profit for the current year. But what is the deficiency profit from the last year to this year? Difference profit. What is the difference profit? See, last year you got the profit of 2,50,000, but now you got only 1,95,000. So the difference profit is, this is the last year profit 2,50,000, and the current year you got is 1,95,000. So remaining is 55,000 rupees is the deficiency profit you got. Deficiency, I can say deficiency in the profit as compared to the last year. So this 55,000 rupees has to be recovered from the additional units you are accepting. So how many units you are accepting? You are accepting 20,000 units. So new order, number of units, how much? 20,000 units. Deficiency profit is how much? Means a difference profit. Difference profit from the last year to current year is a 55,000 rupees. So this 55,000 rupees has to be recovered from the number of additional units you are producing. So Profit per year is 55,000 rupees need to be recovered from 20,000 units. Is 2.75 rupees per unit. This is the profit I need to recover. Fixed cost is already recovered at the 50% capacity. Fixed cost is not required. Then this profit and contribution per unit also are required. See, because I'm selling this product, in the sense I'm also incurring some variable cost, right? Sorry, variable cost I need to recover. So I'm incurring some variable cost, right? So variable cost, how much I have incurred? Somewhere I got the variable cost here 11.3. So variable cost for the production is 11.3 or 7, sorry. So contribution plus fixed variable cost plus profit. You can ask me, where is the fixed cost? Fixed cost is already recovered from the existing 50,000 units. So not required to recover once again. So this will be the selling price. Is 14.45 is the selling price, if I am not wrong. Yes, this is a selling price. So this is the minimum price you can accept for the new 20,000 units. Less than this you cannot accept it. Right? I hope you understood, guys. This is an important problem, I can tell you. I hope you understood and you people are enjoying. If you are feeling that these classes are important for you and if you are getting benefited, please feel free to share with your friends. They will also get benefited. If you have any doubts or if you need any concepts or any topic to be covered, then please feel free to comment on the comment section so that I'll try to make a new video on that particular concept. Right? Thank you. Thank you, guys.